What is going on, Aries? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your mid-month check-in for the month of March. It is kind of late, so sorry about the delay. Thank you guys for your patience. We're going to be hopping into your messages, seeing what we could bring out for you, what clarity we can bring you guys moving forward into Aries season. Yeah, Pisces season is wrapping up, so we're about to enter into the first house. Aries, the god of war. What's good? All right. We're going to be checking out your energy. This is a general reading, and it may not resonate with everyone that watches the video. But if it does resonate with you, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel as usual. If it doesn't resonate, you can always check out your rising or moon sign or one of the previous readings that I did for Aries. All right, this is going to be your spread right here, Aries. Your main storyline that we're hopping into. We do have another deck of cards here. If you have noticed, this is the Wild Unknown Tarot that we're adding into the mix to bring a little bit more clarity. All right, over here we have your futuristic energy. This will also be your supporting details. And then over here, we'll wrap it up with the fairy card. You guys have the wheel. All right. If you're brand new to the channel and you don't follow me on IG yet, you should follow me at chrisanthony14lbs, Chris Anthony 14 pounds. I'm going to start posting on there regularly soon here. Hopefully you guys are staying safe out there with everything that's going on in the news. If you're looking for a personal reading with me, you can also book that in the description of the video to have all the details about how to book that with me. All right. So Aries, while I was shuffling for you, I did kind of see a little bit of a vision. And I was seeing the movie The Gladiator and how Marcus Aurelius bought his his general, the head of his army, into his tent right before Marcus Aurelius was about to retire as the emperor of Rome, right? And he said, Maximus, right? Maximus, come, let us whisper together. And he started to kind of let him know what his plans were for the future of the empire, and that he wanted to kind of hand everything over to Maximus because Maximus was a faithful servant, a faithful steward of his gifts, his position. He was loyal to the empire. So Maximus was being upgraded. And I feel like that is a story that's happening with you guys, Aries, walking into your birthday season, your solar return, Aries season. A lot of you guys are up for promotion, are up for upgrades when it comes down to a universal level, even in the physical world. You have kind of proven yourself in this last cycle that you were in to be a faithful steward, to be a loyal servant, to be somebody that can be in a place of power. And I feel that a lot of Aries are going to be promoted in the month of April into a place of power, a new position. Even if this is just a spiritual position or a position that you have with yourself, somebody that could be a mentor to you or your higher self is kind of giving you the reins for you to kind of control the direction of the empire of your world. For some of you guys, this could also come in the form of your career or business enterprise or something along those terms. But I don't know. I feel that it's a changing of the guards for you guys. The tables are turning. It's kind of what I just saw. Let's hop into the cards though and see. That was just a quick channel messages or channel message for you guys. So crowning your reading, we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Temperance card and the Three of Pentacles. Ace of Wands is talking about that Aries energy, that passion, this push, this drive, this determination that you guys are kind of being gifted by the universe, this staff of creativity, of attraction that you can use moving forward on this new path, on this new upgraded position that you're kind of walking into. And this staff that you kind of have is going to bring a lot of balance into your world. It's going to balance out the things that could have been imbalanced or kind of off kilter a little bit. This is bringing you your equilibrium so that you can move forward in a more balanced way. For some of you guys, this could be rewards, karmic rewards that are coming in for your season around your birthday. But since this is mid-March and we're pretty much covering the rest of March, going into April, I feel in the last couple of days of March, you guys are really going to be feeling this inspiration that's coming into you, bringing this equilibrium to you, bringing this steadfastness or this balance that you need to move forward kind of clear-headed, um, to have that clarity, to have that energy to face what challenges may arise starting up on this new journey. We have the Three of Pentacles too, so this is going to maybe be in a area of business for some of you Aries, or finance or career or job opportunity. But the Three of Pentacles is talking about a collaboration, or it could be talking about you guys being elevated, like I was seeing, among your peers, and people taking notice of your elevation, people seeing that you are rising, that you have been promoted, whether this is through knowledge, through energetic, frequency, or through a physical position. But you guys are definitely going to be rising, and it is going to be affecting your pockets, Aries. I feel you do have new finances that are going to be coming in, new streams of income that are going to be created or highlighted in your world. And this is because of all the work that you have put in and invested into yourself, into your world, into the people around you. Yeah, you guys are being rewarded for your service, is what I'm definitely picking up. Below that, we have the Two of Pentacles clarified by the Ten of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So this Two of Pentacles is talking about the balance that you guys have been trying to maintain. Maybe some Aries have been having a full plate when it comes down to everything, all of the shifts, all of the changes, transformations that every zodiac sign has been experiencing, especially since 2019. But you've been, doing your best to keep everything balanced, to keep everything stable, to keep, things running as they should. And this is why this reward is coming in with the Ten of Pentacles. This is a brand new beginning in finances. This is an upgrade. So some of you guys are going to be attracting new forms of income around this time for sure. And whatever it is that you're investing in or doing, I see that is going to be jumping very quickly into abundance, into a new lifestyle for you. Like something is transforming here. And this is something that you probably were intuitively led to with the High Priestess. Something that you have kind of been studying or watching or wanting to be involved in for a while. This could have been something that you have been going back and forth with on whether you should start or take over or be involved in or invest in possibly. But the High Priestess energy shows that you're intuitively being led to move in this direction, to kind of increase your earnings, to expand your borders when it comes down to what you can receive, what you can allow to come in, what you can attract, what is possible. This High Priestess energy is showing you intuitively from a very deep place what it is that you're supposed to have, what you're in charge of, what you own, what you rule over, Aries. So yeah, this information is coming in, whether it's from you intuitively or from another source. Yeah, something is kind of being released to you. You're taking over something. This to me feels like a position, like a realm of influence, business, something along those lines that you're about to really start to rise in, and it's yours. Like this is something that I feel has been waiting for you, and maybe you've been the one kind of going back and forth on whether you should get totally involved in it or not. But yeah, these cards are saying this is for you. This is your growth. This is your transformation that's coming in for your lifestyle. All right, so the Page of Swords is here clarified by the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Wands. I feel this Page of Swords here is that whisper that I was talking about. When Marcus Aurelius brought Maximus into his tent, Marcus was about to retire. He knew a lot of information. He was very wise as a ruler. He was one of the, most influential and like major rulers of Rome, right? Emperors. And he kind of told Maximus, "Come, let us whisper together," right? He was kind of giving him the inside secrets of the kingdom, the inside ideology, the codes that he would need to move forward. He kind of was waking up his consciousness to see Rome from a different perspective, from somebody who was a ruler of an empire as opposed to somebody who was a servant of the empire. And this is what I feel is going to be switching up maybe with your psyche coming into April. Aries is like you're taking more of a conscious leap of evolution when it comes down to seeing your vision of the future, seeing your position and what position you've been playing, what role you've been playing on the chessboard. You're upgrading into a more powerful position is what I feel. And these are the secrets being revealed to you, most likely through your intuition, because this Page of Swords is looking at the High Priestess, at their intuitive side, at their, spiritual team, their ancestors, their guides to lead them to reveal the secrets into this new path that you're going to be trailblazing, right? That you're going to be moving forward into, completing a older cycle that you guys have been working on for a while with the Ten of Wands that was a lot more heavier, a lot more weight, but this was upgrading you. This was training you. This was kind of carving out all of that unnecessary weight that you don't need anymore, right? This pain or these harder lessons that you kind of learned in the past was making you alchemically into this brand new individual that you need to be in order to oversee what it is that is coming into your trust, right? I feel like you guys have a trust that has been here for you, and now it's almost like the child who has grown up, to be old enough, wise enough to take over the trust. And so the universe is entrusting you with this gift that is definitely yours. It's your destiny. And it will be more of a responsibility for you, but from a newer perspective. You won't be under the wands anymore, carrying all the weight of that on your shoulders. More so, you're going to be overseeing all of these wands with the Ten of Wands here. All right. So with great responsibility, or with great power comes responsibility, is what I definitely am hearing. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, and it is going to be a little bit more of responsibility that you guys are coming into because you're being entrusted with so much, is what I feel, Aries. The Two of Wands is here talking about this opening happening for you, this opportunity, the Red Sea kind of parting, and you seeing, the treasures that kind of have been hidden from you almost, or sitting there all along. This is what you've kind of have been envisioning that would be taking place in your future, but now it's time for you to move forward into it, is what I feel, because we have the Ace of Cups here, which is talking about this emotional fulfillment that's coming in from you moving into this new position, you moving into this upgraded level, you taking over your trust, and how you are very much going to enjoy this, right? This is kind of almost the feeling of a brand new love relationship with the Ace of Cups, but I feel like it's you loving the relationship you have with this reality, with the world, with yourself, with this position that you're now kind of overtaking or overseeing. So it is going to be a lot of emotional fulfillment, but you are walking into the unknown with the moon, right? It's almost like you're walking into this dark forest that, is only lit by the moon, and you don't know exactly what exists inside of this forest. You don't know what risks, you're really taking, but you have the faith, right? You have the night vision goggles to see in the darkness, maybe when nobody else can, Aries, because you're taking on that High Priestess energy. So you see the treasures that kind of exist in this land of the unknown, which is why you're going into it, as the leader, or the pioneer, which Aries always does because you guys are the first house. You guys are the trendsetters, the pioneers, the pushers of newness. And this is what I'm feeling with that moon energy. You're walking into this forest knowing that your treasure is there, right? Because you have been intuitively led to this point. And yeah, you're going to be bringing the light into this unknown realm of opportunity, is what I feel. You're going to be kind of shining the light into this forest to uncover all of these manifestations, treasures that have been sitting there waiting for somebody to uncover it. And it's been given to you, Aries. So, um, moving along, we have the this is the Eight of Swords with the Moon card again and the Six of Cups. All right, so Eight of Swords does talk about some mental, fear possibly of the unknown. You guys kind of, for a moment in time, getting stuck in the logic of it all, of how is this logically going to make sense or work out, or um, feeling that you are confined by the logic or the rationale of this undertaking. But this is something that is a lot more bigger, more expansive than just your logical mind. Even though your logic is definitely involved here, it's not an area that you need to get stuck in with the Eight of Swords. Because if you think too logically about it, if you take it on as only a logic process or project that's happening here, then you could get stuck in the logic of it. The moon card here is speaking of this deeper level of soul communication, you communicating with your intuition, with your true self, right? With the observer of this undertaking, which is you, your higher self. And this moon energy is also talking about, the fears that you're having to face that could, kind of come to slow you down, block you, or um, keep you away from this treasure that is kind of below the it's below the surface of your logical process, your mind. All right, it's deeper, and so intuitively, this is where you need to be tapping into your intuition, like to your soul. Your soul is kind of giving you this information with the Six of Cups, right? You see how this is like an inner network underground. This is your subconscious programming. And the color that is being represented here by the roots that are lighting up. This is everything that I feel is coming online with you inside of your DNA, inside of your subconscious. These activations are going to be kind of sending you information through your network of processing and overriding some of those, black tree trunks that only think logic, only think black and white, only think 1+1, overriding some of that binary code and bringing you more so into a quantum code. Uh, Wherever this is coming from, Aries, this is a real channel. So, yeah, these colors are kind of going to be these new activations, these new synapses that are firing off inside of your brain, bringing you this new information, right? Like I said, they're going to feel like whispers being revealed to you. Like if you've ever like watched a movie and you were able to kind of like, oh, you know what a good example of this is? I don't know if any of you guys watched this, but the movie, not the movie, but the show Lock and Key, and how every time a key was being revealed to one of the individuals that lived in this magical house where it had like magical keys where you could, you could do a lot with the keys, but you had to find them first. And every time these keys were being revealed, it was like through these whispers. And these people had to be very intuitive to listen to the whispers, to see where the whisper was coming from. And then when they got to the root of it, it was a key. And I feel like that's what's happening with you guys, Aries. Like these keys are being opened up, revealed to you through your intuition, through your subconscious mind, and you're going to be following it. So don't get caught up too much into the logic of it all. Like, does this make sense? Is this possible? If one plus 15 equals 16, then minus, you know, like you don't have to get caught up in the equation of it all. Um, because this is more of a deeper place. It's coming from a deeper place than that. All right. Somebody needed to hear that. Let's move into your futuristic energy. We have the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles is here again, the Nine of Cups is here, and then we have the Nine of Swords at the bottom. Um, so, Eight of Cups energy with the Five of Cups. 1 second, Aries. Let me adjust this mic so you guys won't be hearing me just out of your one side of the headphones. All right. I think that's better. All right, so Eight of Cups, right, with the Five of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you guys could be embarking on this new opportunity, this new promotion, this new upgrade after having walked away from something. Eight of Cups does talk about something that you were heavily invested in. You pay your dues in it, like I said. You know, you invested a lot of time and energy into it, and there was something even about this older place that you're leaving that you kind of definitely enjoyed. You got some emotional fulfillment out of it, but it didn't bring you to the Ten of Cups, a full emotional fulfillment. So this is something where the time kind of has ended with this last place that you were in, either physical or consciously, and you're going to be kind of moving on from that. The Five of Cups does talk about you reminiscing about some of the good times you had during this Eight of Cups journey, right? Thinking about the past a little bit, reminiscing. Some of you guys, as you're walking away, you're thinking about the place that you're walking away from and like, okay, wow, like that's really over. That's really done. And I could kind of like feel that's probably what Maximus was thinking as the Emperor of Rome was letting him know, like, hey, I want you to be the next emperor. I'm giving it to you. Like, he was thinking about his time of being a general, maybe, and all of the wars that he fought as a general and a soldier, and all of the channels he had to go through to get to this place of destiny. His destiny was to be a ruler. And this is what's going on with you, Aries. Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is spinning. The karmic wheel is shifting your world and opening your destiny to you. This is something that, like I said, is for you, has been for you. You're genetically tied in. This is your lineage. This is your bloodline right here. The Wheel of Fortune. All right, so you're in tune with this brand new opportunity and you're walking away from the past, having paid your dues. All right, Ten of Pentacles, right? This is where you're going. This is where you're headed. Once again, this expansiveness, this financial freedom, this growth of abundance coming in, and it's connected to your soul's calling, the judgment energy. This is a rebirth that you're feeling. You're called to this new plateau of expansion, right? And this is yours to also protect. The Mother of Pentacles is the protector of this wisdom, this knowledge, this abundance, this material wealth that's going to be coming into you. And it's for you to, grow this new opportunity to new heights, to new lands of expansion, right? Whenever an emperor takes over, he is kind of given the responsibility to continue to expand the empire, to continue to evolve it, right? And this is kind of what Marcus Aurelius was telling Maximus in the movie Gladiator. He was like, I want you to take Rome to the next level, to the next place that it was supposed to go. He let him know that his whole time of being an emperor was, one of war, and he was taking over countries and expanding the empire out to all the borders of the world, and a lot of blood was shed, but he wanted Maximus to take over and expand the consciousness of Rome, right? The representation of it, for people evolving as a human race. So, yeah, I feel like you're going to be pushing this next level, Aries, with whatever it is that you have that's going to be entrusted to you. You are kind of charged with the expansion of it, while you are the person that is in charge. So I don't know, you guys have some big shoes to fill, Aries, but it's for you, so you have what it takes. Very soon, though, you're going to be experiencing this emotional fulfillment, leaving those 8 of Cups, coming into the 9 of Cups. All right, this contentment with your life. You're going to be driven, right, by this passion that you have to move forward into this land of the unknown, to go in this forest of darkness and reveal the light. And you're taking this chance as the fool. You're taking this leap, this quantum leap, and jumping into this brand new place that you're just now discovering, but it has been waiting and calling to you all of this time. This is where your emotional fulfillment will be. Okay, so I feel a lot of you guys are really motivated, energized, inspired to kind of see this new land, this new world, to take on these new responsibilities, to really be that boss that I know Aries are. Now, below that, let me adjust this mic again. Below that, we do have the 9 of Swords clarified with the 7 of Cups and the Sun card. 9 of Swords, once again, there is going to be the struggle of trying to process all of this mentally, but you're going to need the help of your intuitive side in order to see through the smoke with the 7 of Cups, the confusion of trying to understand exactly what this is and getting everything down packed about this new position you have, this new place that you find yourself in. May take a little bit of time, right, with the 7 of Cups, but the light of the sun, right, will be shining on you very soon, taking you from out of the darkness of the forest into the light of it. You find all that you need, right? This treasure, right? This truth, this knowledge, this intuition, this energy that, like I said, is going to be translated to you, encoded into your DNA, is really about to be shown very quickly. But the route there, the journey there may be, kind of intense. Anxiety, worry, losing sleep a little bit to try to make sense of your options that you have in this new position. But the clarity comes in pretty quickly is what I feel, because this is truly your destiny. Aries, we have the Wheel of Fortune here for your fairy card. It says delays are over, sudden or unexpected, good luck, a new car, or travel. So yeah, the delays are over. You are walking into this shift, this, I always call it a platonic, is that the word? No, that's not the word. Tectonic shift, where everything is kind of opening up into this brand new place. And this is, once again, your path that you're supposed to be walking into at this time, Aries. So good luck with that moving forward. Hopefully that resonated with you. If it did, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel. As usual, I will see you guys around your birthday in April. All right, later.